I'm here at Pierce Park, which is on Park Boulevard, and with me is Steve Steiger to talk about the history of some of our parks. Steve, let's start with the one where we are, which is Pierce Park. Who was Alexander Pierce?
Alexander Pierce was an early resident and merchant in the town of Mayfield, which is the town that predates most of Palo Alto, centering around California Avenue, dates from the 1850s. He and his business partner, William Page, ran a lumber yard in town. William Page, his partner, had a sawmill on the other side of the hill and built a road from his sawmill to his lumber yard.
Hey, don't tell me. I know what it is. Page Mill Road.
Yes, it probably technically should be Page's Mill Road, but we know it as Page Mill Road, and it was a road that brought the lumber to their lumber yard.
Okay, but now there's got to be a story. It's Pierce Park and Page Mill Road. Why isn't it Pierce and Page Park and Pierce Page Road?
Well, a lot of business arrangements in those days, partners went in and out of relationship with the other. So sometimes they were partners, sometimes one bought the other out, and sometimes one wasn't around. But Alexander Pierce lived in this area for many years and actually died in the 1920s. William Page sort of left this area, and we don't really know where he went.
Oh. Tell me then, there are some other parks that are named after people.
Yeah, a lot of the parks in Palo Alto are named honoring famous or well-known or favored residents, but some of them are actually named for the people who gave the park to the city.
So we might have the Wallace Park, for example. Which one was that one?
Well, Sarah Wallace was an early resident. She was actually, her and her husband were the predecessors to the Baron, Edward Barron in Barron Park, but much later in their life they through some financial difficulties, were forced to sell off their large estate and move to a small house in Mayfield. And the site of that house became a park that was named after her.
Well, gosh, I see you've got a great little book in your hand there. Tell us about this book.
Well, the Historical Association publishes a series of booklets in addition to the centennial history, and this one's The Parks of Palo Alto, which details the history of each of the parks up until the last one. The Sofa Park isn't in here yet because it's a brand new park, but
and hasn't been named yet.
It hasn't been named yet, but it is a park. Downtown North was a park that was around for many years without its official name, but eventually it became Johnson Park.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Stephen. How would a resident get more information about parks and all sorts of things Palo Alto historical?
Well, one, you can come by the history desk over at the main library, or you can purchase in many of the bookstores locally this Parks of Palo Alto.
Thank you, Steve.